Alright, I promised you Hipcats Adolf Hitler, and Adolf Hitler you shall have, but first I have to get through Area 12, and this, the final installment of Super Speed Bionic Commando. I'm Brickard, I'll be your player this evening, and the goal of Area 12 is to destroy 2 of those computer systems that I've been demolishing at the end of every level in the game. Interesting bit of trivia, Bionic Commando has a Game Boy Color sequel called Elite Forces, which, while not the same flavor of chocolate chip crack the original is still a pretty good game in its own right. What I liked about Elite Forces is that it added some new moves. For example, double tapping down would drop you through a platform and let you grab that platform with your bionic arm. That of course would make these electric shafts trivially easy, but they made up for it by adding excruciatingly challenging swinging puzzles. I'd offered to LP Elite Forces for you guys, but the truth is I haven't touched it since before my first Shantae playthrough, and we don't want another disaster on our hands. Enough about my LP inadequacies, let's get back to Bionic Commando, where I'm awesome. Awesome, that is, except for the tight spot in this electric shaft, which I'm pretty sure is impossible to get through without taking damage. Like, I think I understand the methodology about getting through unscathed, but I've never been able to pull it off, not even in regular... See? Yeah, not even in regular speed, let alone at loopy funhouse speed. So okay, another 2-hit computer thing, this time with paratroopers that I don't really have to worry about because the computer dies so quickly. And then we go back up the electric shaft. Going back up is a bit easier than coming down. I can usually avoid damage, except when I can't. Okay, really, the shaft is just there to soften you up a bit for the big showdown coming up in a minute or two. Just one last needlessly cruel swinging segment to get through, and then I promise it's Hitler time. If you've ever played Bionic Commando, you have said rude things about this hallway. Am I really this good at the game, or did I just get lucky? It's a secret to everyone. Opening for Hitler this evening is Rodney Dangerfield. Rodney's acting like we've met before, because technically we did, in a cutscene in a neutral zone that I skipped by firing a shot and calling down the UN. Alas, Rodney gets his dang old self exploded, and the game's true villain is revealed. Shirtless Hitler on steroids. Seriously, any doubts that Bionic Commando is the coolest NES game ever are about to be completely shattered. I'll be quiet so you can read. Oh my god, he used the D word! That's nothing in whatever year this is, but man, seeing that back when this game was new hotness caused thousands of 8-year-olds to drop their jaws on the floor. Remember, this slipped by the same censors that changed coffins to ghosts and crosses to boomerangs. The most evil man of the 20th century just came waltzing out of cryostasis, mustache intact, cussed at me, and then proceeded to attack me in a giant laser cannon. And that's not even the coolest thing that happens in this game. Oh, lordy, I do believe I have the vapors. So you're thinking, Ladd blows up the Albatross and that's the end boss, right? Hell no, son. Ladd's not about to let Hitler fly away in a spaceship like that sissy Mega Man would. We've still got some game left. There are a few moments in games that I think belong on a list of the top 10 best gaming moments ever. Getting the Master Sword in Zelda, Cecil becoming a paladin, clearing Bubble Bobble with 2 players. Whatever. I won't presume to know what 9 of those moments are, but I am certain you're about to witness one of them. A moment of silence, if you please. At the end of Bionic Commando, you blow up Hitler's head with a bazooka! By God, there's got to be the best way any game has ever ended, ever. When people first started making video games, there was a guy who said, you know what, we should just have the player blow up Hitler's head with a bazooka. And nobody listened to him for some idiotic reason until Bionic Commando came around. I know, get on my face, RoboCop. It sounds like a no-brainer, but for some reason, nobody did it until now. And the only guys to have done it since are the guys who remade Bionic Commando. And after all this, there's still one more moment of pure, uncut awesome ahead of us. It comes after all this talky nonsense. Wait, hey, what's that? Why, it looks like Area 12. Oh my. Oh my. Boom! Oh, that's the best explosion ever rendered with 8 bits. Michael Bay could not have done a better explosion on the NES. And then our rugged could not be manlier if they shaved with chainsaws heroes are airlifted out via helicopter. Could this ending be any cooler if these guys ramped out of the base in the General Lee? I do not think so. Oh, it's incredible. Alright, so guys, that was Bionic Commando. This has to be one of the best 8-bit games ever made. This is the game I go to. It's kind of like my comfort blanket. I play this game, if I'm getting frustrated with some other game, to remind me that games really can kick ass. It helps me get through games that I'm not very good at, or games that aren't very good. And it's always there for me, and it's always there for you too. You owe it to yourself to play this game. You deserve Bionic Commando for yourself, and if you can't find a copy of the original, just go ahead and download the remake on your Xbox, on your PlayStation. It has to be experienced for yourself. It's just such a great game. It's part of my childhood, and it continues to be part of my manhood. My manhood that involves me playing video games on YouTube. Okay, now I feel bad about myself, and I'm going to go play Bionic Commando in order to help me bounce back. I'm Brickroad. This has been Let's Play Bionic Commando with Super Speed, and I'll see you guys next time. Go, Joe!